News reached us late last week at BBC Radio Shropshire about the immediate closure of the residential provision at Cruckton Hall School near Hanwood. Now, the school provides care and education for children with autism, and the residential side of it has been temporarily shut by Ofsted because of safeguarding concerns. Over the weekend, the boys who board at the school were transferred elsewhere. Now, we've been speaking to one of the parents who picked up his child from the school on Friday. He wanted to remain anonymous and does, and told his story to BBC Radio Shropshire's Les Walton.
This has actually come as no surprise to me. It's almost like, why did it take so long?
Have you had any word about how long it might be before he can go back?
What, to Cruckton? He's not going to go back there. He's not. I mean, he's not going back there. He's not. How can? If that place is open in 6 months' time, I'll be surprised. How is it going to survive? They've closed down the care part of it. There's obviously serious problems. It's financially for them, that's going to be a nightmare. What local authority is going to be wanting to send their kids to that school, pay hundreds of thousands of pounds to send their kid to that school? It's not going to happen, right?
And have you managed to at least have a look at what provision there is somewhere else?
I got told last night. I literally got told, was shell-shocked, went to bed, woke up this morning, and I've come down on the train, and that's it. So no. My son was meant to be getting additional therapy. What was very important for him is the additional therapies. He's actually really quite clever, really, really clever, but he hates school, and he hates, there's lots of kids that hate school, but he also found it difficult to access school and also different to sociability. So if you look at other schools, you find that they'll have numerous things in place to try and help the kids through these processes, and also they'll think out the box on how they can actually accommodate them. There was less of that type of activity going on. Even though my son's in care, but he's also going to the school there, you'd have to report to the head of education for the education side and the head of care for the care side, even though quite strangely some of the care things occur within the education. So if he's in class and, say for example, if an incident happens in class, it'd be deemed as going under care as opposed to under education, which is really quite bizarre. So I think a lot of the incidents that may happen within the school, but it's deemed as being under care. And what you'll have is that you wouldn't have anybody taking any overall responsibility.
But in a way, though, I suppose, this is trying to find some kind of silver lining on a very dark cloud, but it's almost a good thing if you've now got him out of somewhere you don't think suitable, and hopefully he will find somewhere better.
It is a good thing, I suppose, in principle. Yes, it is, because it's going to obviously make the local authority, who obviously weren't listening to me beforehand, it's going to make them listen. The school is going to have to fix up whatever they're going to have to do. But where it is really sad is that, I'm a dad with a son, I care for my son, but there's lots of kids in there also who have got no parents. They're there on 52 weeks, and so they're going to be taken out of here and put into another home somewhere elsewhere. Their lives are going to be all over the place, and that is really, really quite unfair.
A spokesperson for Cruckton Hall School said in a statement, "At Cruckton Hall, the safety of our pupils is paramount. Ofsted has temporarily suspended the registration of the children's home that operates on the school site. The school itself continues to operate as normal and is not affected by this decision. And we are also liaising closely with Ofsted to address the issues raised as quickly and as thoroughly as possible."
BBC Radio Shropshire weather.